Hey, what's going on YouTube? I'm Sean from Start to Finish Gaming, and guys, Genesis 2 has launched, which means we're going to be checking out some dinos today. So, we have ourselves the brand new Astrodelphis with us, and we also have the brand new Voidwyrm, and I'm going to be honest, these creatures are really cool, honestly. I'm really excited about them, and guys, make sure you watch the whole thing because we got a little surprise at the end too, something kind of interesting that I'm really excited to check on out and see how it works. So, obviously, Astrodelphis is the one that the devs have been hyping about a lot. And I'm going to be honest, the thing's absolutely amazing. I've been riding it a little bit. It's a lot of fun. It's kind of similar to the Tropio, kind of that idea with the saddle, but it is a tech saddle, and it's absolutely amazing. But first of all, we have ourselves the tech wyvern, the Voidwyrm, I mean. But just so you guys know, too, guys, as I'm riding around with these and showing them off, I'll have the spawn codes for them kind of pop on up, so you guys could spawn these guys in on your own, and you can check them on out. But the Voidwyrm, first of all, looks absolutely amazing. I know a lot of us were a bit worried right off the bat when they announced this thing, because we were worried it was going to be a tech wyvern, because we have a lot of wyverns already. And yeah, it's a tech wyvern, let's be honest. But it looks absolutely awesome. It looks really clean. I like the design of it. And the attacks are kind of interesting with this guy. So, flies around like a normal wyvern, right? Obviously, it has its bite attack. It also can pick up stuff. Haven't really tested it out yet on what it can pick up. It's probably going to be similar to the Lightning Wyvern, I would say, in that department on what it can pick up and everything like that, versus like the Tropical and the Crystal Isles ones. But it's special attack, so it's like breath attack is kind of interesting. It's tech. At least it looks like it's tech. And it doesn't do a crazy amount of damage, but it does look like it does a little bit, and it adds up quickly. As you saw, there was a lot of zeros and ones kind of getting thrown at it, but it ended up killing the level 15, no problem. Let's check it out on tech, because I'm wondering if because of it being almost like a tech... No, it does the same amount of damage, which is fine. But it also looks like the creature runs a little bit slower, too, which might be pretty cool, too, to keep your creature kind of at bay as you're trying to kill it. I will say, too, the other nice thing about it is the melee, it hits really hard. Now, obviously, this is spawned in and everything, but this thing has like 400 melee, which is kind of crazy. I spawned this guy in at level 150, and it ended up, I guess, with everything, it ends up being 337, and I haven't pumped any levels into this thing, so it looks really clean, looks really nice. Let's see. Yeah, you can pick up most stuff. I mean, I was able to pick up the trike, no problem. So this guy's pretty interesting. I'm going to be honest. This thing's going to be a lot of fun. I'm interested to see on the brand new map how this thing looks in its natural environment. As you guys can tell, we are here on the island, but this looks pretty cool. I'm going to be honest. I'm really excited about this thing. I'm really excited to see how you end up taming this guy. Do you do it just normal taming process? Like, are we stealing eggs? Are we actually knocking these things out? I'm really interested to find that out. But that's the Voidwyrm, and it looks pretty damn cool, honestly. Now, the Astrodelphis. This thing is amazing. This thing is awesome. They've been hyping this guy up in all of the things, and it's lived up to it, I'm going to be honest. It is a souped-up Tropio, let's put it that way. So obviously, unfortunately, you do need the tech saddle to ride this. Now, along with its spawn code, I will also be giving you guys the tech spawn code, too, for the saddle, so you guys can do this and check it on out, and its full range of things that it can do. As you see in the left-hand corner, there is the grenade symbol and the element symbol. So obviously, tech, we need element. But at the same time, it shoots grenades, just like the Tropio. And it's pretty cool. So you have the slow mode, and this is called the Starfighter mode. The Starfighter mode's kind of interesting. Even though you move slow, watch how much damage this does. Like, its bite does a decent amount, and it does that weird blue glow, which I'm really intrigued in. I don't know what the blue glow does or anything yet, but I'm actually kind of intrigued, I'm going to be honest. Now, when it comes to actually using this thing, what you have to do is, obviously, I'm playing on Xbox, so I'm going to have to, guys, give you the codes that way, kind of give you the way to use this that way, and then you guys figure out on your end what that means. Ooh, what is that in the corner? Damage, defense, and speed is increased. Do we get that because we killed something? That's a nice little boost. That's cool. If that's something that's actually true, that's actually pretty sweet. I didn't actually realize that before. So I guess if you kill something and eat it, you get that little bonus in the corner. That's actually kind of cool. And I guess that's in the Starfighter mode, because I actually have killed stuff in the other mode, and that hasn't happened. So maybe that's a perk of being in this slower mode here. Kind of interesting, though. Definitely interesting. Now, to activate this guy, if you're on console, obviously the camera you use to kind of turn around and everything like that, not the directional, like to move your character, but to move your camera, that's the one you're looking at. Press down on it, and it's going to activate this quicker mode, which this is going to use Element. It does have both different speeds, so you have a quicker speed, and then you also, like a sprint speed, then you also have the... just the regular slower speed, basically. But what's nice is you can use this to kind of turn and use the direction on any way to go. So now the switches kind of switch. Your camera one is going to be for moving the Astrodelphis around. If you use the actual directional pad, you're going to start doing some tricks. Now, I've noticed that if you kind of do a trick for a little bit, you get a nice little boost, too, which is, I think they were kind of mentioning, too. I think the what is it, the Tech Glide or whatever it's called is actually going to get that, too, which is kind of interesting, that Hover Glide or whatever. Another interesting thing I noticed with this is if you just press down on the same camera directional pad, it'll do its little 180 flip, which is really cool. This thing is like a Starfighter, honestly. It's so cool. Now, for shooting-wise, if you use right trigger, you're going to shoot, like, a tech thing out. Left trigger is going to be your grenade. Just don't shoot them multiple at once like I just did, or you're going to take some damage. But this guy's really cool. Really interesting. Really fun. Let's just see kind of, like, what we're looking at damage-wise here. 775 with one grenade. Oh, my God, that is awesome. Now, this is just a primitive saddle, too. Primitive saddle is 45 armor, which I assume, if it's similar to the Tropio, the grenade might actually do a little bit more with a better saddle, which would be really interesting. You guys will have to experiment with that and kind of let me know there. But this thing is awesome. This thing is really cool. Now, finally, once you get out of the start, once you're back in the slower mode, it kind of works like a Tropio. You can go backwards, you can move side to side. It's kind of like the... Sorry, not the Tropio. I think the Tapejara is kind of like this. You are moving a little bit slower, but it's... This is really cool. This thing is really cool. I'm really excited about this, honestly. And I kind of want to see... Oh, there might be a landing mode. So I'm wondering if this is the landing mode. Let's see. If I can land, that would be awesome. No, it's not. Okay. There are two different modes. I'm not sure what they do. If you watch the fins will kind of tuck in. Oh, maybe they won't. Okay, maybe it was something I was just doing. Okay, never mind. But anyways, those are the two creatures. They're really awesome. This guy is really sweet. What I would suggest to you guys is watch out when you jump off this guy. This guy's like the Phoenix. When you jump off of it, it will start to move around and everything. So just make sure, if you are going to land this guy, just make sure you are as, like, stopped as possible and then jump off. Because if you don't, he's going to start moving. I actually had a previous one spawned in, and it ended up going all the way over there and out of sight, and I can't find it. So the Astrodelphis is absolutely amazing. This thing, colors-wise, looks great, too, honestly. I'm really excited to see what colors end up being over there. I think these guys are going to end up in the space biome, if I'm not mistaken, but we'll have to find out that later. Last but not least, guys, really excited about this. Well, first of all, let's go over this. Guys, 4 p.m. later today, that's going to be 4 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm going to be streaming, heading on over to Genesis Part 2. So, if you guys want to take a look at that, make sure you come on to the channel at around that time. Going to be doing a long stream. I don't know how many hours, but I'm really excited to get on to Genesis, check out the creatures. If you guys want to see my reaction, I suggest be there right at 4 o'clock, because that's when we're going to get started, and it's going to be awesome. But because you guys have hung out this long, I'm going to have one more spawn code for you. It's the Mutagen, or Mutagen. This is something that they've been teasing about. Apparently, this improves your creature even more. So at least reading what it means, it says, can be used to improve the stats of a non-bred dino. Now, here is my question. And I'm kind of curious. I'll have to do a little bit more testing. Obviously, if we feed this to this guy, his stats are going to bump up. That's kind of what I'm assuming, right? Let's do that. Multi-use button 1 can be used to improve the stats. 1 of 82. Okay. So if I press right, it says right multi-button use. So press that. Maybe? No? Use that? No. No stats moved around or anything, so I'm wondering if based on each creature... This says 1 of 82. I guess you need 82 of these in order to make this stat thing happen, basically. So you know what? Let's get 82 and see what happens here. You guys will be able to see the code and everything, too, right now. It's simple. It's GFI, Mutagen. We'll do 81, because we already have one in there. Well, we'll do 82, just in case if it's an 82 more. Let's kind of get these guys in here. 82 Mutagen. Let's put them all in. That'll be 83. Okay, now it is 83 out of... So what do? Do I click select? Consume. Okay, so it is giving me a consume option. So here we go, guys. Let's see what happens. Whoa. Okay, so it gets a big boost. It gets a big boost to everything. Now, does the design change? It doesn't look like... Nothing changes design-wise, but if you see, there's a new little thing next to it that says, like it's got a stat boost. Okay, cool. Now, what if I tried this again? Would it allow me? Okay, it cannot be used again. Now, what's nice about this is, if you guys look back at the video, we had about 9,000 in health. Now we're at 10,400. It's moved pretty much all of the stats, so this is going to work really well for breeding. You're going to want to get a ton of this mutagen stuff. Who knows how to get it yet, but it is kind of interesting. And get these on your dinos. Oh my god, this is so cool. Sweet. Okay, well, now we know. Oh my god, that is sweet. Guys, that's going to wrap up this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Get to my channel at 4 o'clock. Let's see what Genesis 2 looks like. Let's check out reactions. I hope you guys are excited for it. I am too. Mutagen looks really, really interesting. I'm really excited to figure out how to get more of that. I'm really excited for checking out these creatures. These creatures were absolutely awesome. And yeah, that's going to be that, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one.